3, 2, 1. Welcome back to User Friendly Podcast, the friendliest podcast in the world. I'm your host, Squared Hill.
Pablo Trees.
Jason.
And it's Rex.
Sexy Rexy.
I'm back.
How was everybody's weekend?
It was really good. I actually get a break. I get a break now from my other job. So I'm off for the whole month of September. And I feel pretty good about it. Ended off pretty strong. Ended the summer off.
Yeah.
And I'm proud. I'm proud of like myself. I'm proud of like the summer, and we're on to the next season, you know. So, but it was a good week. Good week.
Nice. Over the weekend, I hung out with some family that came from Canada. We went to Navy Pier, so that was pretty cool. Took Lucas on the Ferris wheel, and we actually went on a boat architect tour of Chicago, because all these buildings have crazy ass history, and the whole Chicago fire thing is crazy. Just how we're literally the second city and shit. Learned a lot. It was pretty cool. And then just been working, been applying. Hopefully I hear back from these graphic design jobs.
Oh shit.
They're very I don't know, they're the field that I want to go into. So yeah.
Nice.
What about you, Jason?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was a pretty good weekend. I feel like time flew by again. It's already Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking earlier about it. I went to a fashion show that I showed some clothes at, and it was a great experience because I never really did anything like that. And well, it was kind of weird at first because I sat around and did nothing for a couple hours.
And then they just decided, Jason, let us model your clothes.
No, it was planned for sure, but it wasn't like I wasn't really ready for it as much. I was like, all right, I gotta grab the clothes today, and I'll send them the pictures of it, and they're like, all right, because it was all volunteer based. It was, but yeah, it was a great show. There's cool people there, and it was an interesting experience because I had to go answer questions in the middle afterwards, and I was just like, oh shit. I was like, what am I doing out here?
A panel section.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really weird.
We would love to come next time, all of us.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna be like that, but
Maybe we were just unprepared.
yeah.
You didn't know how big it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Damn.
But maybe yeah. I think it'd be cool to have your own fashion show somewhere.
But
Yeah.
you had
That'd
enough
be
pieces
raw.
and everything, right?
I mean, I had all my old stuff too.
Mm.
So it was 9 pieces total. It was t-shirts and hoodies and long sleeves and stuff.
Mm.
When I saw it, I was like, damn, Jason's dropped a lot.
Yeah, in a weird way.
Yeah. What about you, Rex?
Yeah.
Man, my week was good. I just moved. Jason helped me move on Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Everyone's
crazy,
moving
bro.
season, baby.
Yeah, everyone's moving. So I'm just feeling level up, but I'm feeling pretty tired. I had a paid gig, singing gig on
shit.
Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
So that went well,
That was on for the gig.
What did you sing?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you sing?
Man, I sang so many songs. It was for 2 hours, and I just was there, just singing my songs.
Yeah.
I threw in my originals in there.
Mhm.
Oh shit. Nice.
But yeah, it was chill. Paid well. So I'm hoping to do more gigs like that.
Everyone out there, book Rex.
Yeah,
for
book me
Yeah.
for your wedding.
Stop that hating.
Your
The wedding.
Y'all know who y'all
quinceañeras.
is.
Yeah, I got a haircut finally.
You look good.
I need a
Feeling
haircut.
good. I
Come
went through
by
the
for that
whole
haircut.
whole summer with long ass hair, but I finally cut it.
How long have you
So-
been growing your hair?
The top probably almost a year and a half, and then the sides in the back maybe a good 8 months. I don't know. It was just getting too long. I couldn't do it anymore.
Are you still able to tie it up? Or not really?
Nah, I never got to the point where I was able to tie it up all the way.
True. Definitely take some time.
See, I'm always getting left. Pablo, you left me.
I did.
Rex, you left me.
At the beginning of
Jason,
this
you
pod,
never had that long hair that
I
I've
actually
seen.
had long hair.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then I had
it's
to
too
let it go.
much.
I had to grow up.
The last Mohican.
I had long hair one time in college, but I couldn't do it.
I
for
can't
a
even
long
imagine
time.
that.
Yeah, it was great. It was down to my
Damn.
chin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you ever see
Whoa.
Jason's pink hair?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had pink hair. I
Pink-
dyed my
pink
hair
short
one
hair?
time. Yeah.
Yo, who were you?
Very K-pop. K-pop. K-pop.
I mean, I want to still dye my hair, but it's just like, I just don't like sitting there for like hours, bro. Like the whole day.
And if you leave it too long, it starts to burn. Too long.
Well, that's
Well,
it. Don't mean
or it's supposed to
bleaching it.
burn.
I can't do it
Bleaching in general,
myself.
like, that
I can't do
shit-
it myself.
I only did my tips, so I didn't really feel it.
true.
But I don't know how it feels on your scalp.
I mean, it just feels a little
burns.
burning. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's not too
I'd be like,
bad.
my hair's on fire.
All your hair disappears.
Like, look, you like the towel, put the towel over your head, wipe it,
Yeah,
take it off, and you're bald.
man. What I did like about having long hair is like being able to do so many different things with it, like braiding it and like having like half up, half down, like different stuff like that. Like it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have an
fake
emo
mullets.
look. I
Yeah?
put my hair to the side, I put it on one side. That's
You could do like ponytails. And shit.
yeah, I can do like two
Yeah.
ponytails. I love the braids. It was easy to wear hats with, you know.
Would you dye your hair?
I have.
Oh, really?
It's dyed right now.
dyed? Oh, really?
I mean, it's bleached right now.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
had it for like this, but I've had it so many colors, bro.
Oh,
I've
sure.
had blue, purple, green. I was like ginger,
That's-
like ginger orange.
It's all dye your hair the same color.
Down.
Come on. Oh, y'all got little heads. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
gonna work
I do.
now. It's still gonna be cool. You know, it'd be cool to fade, but damn.
Did
Yeah,
we?
what's
did
the next one? What's the next one? We did the death row picture.
Yes, we did.
Something that we had to dye our hairs with.
Or we could just wear wigs.
No.
We'll really look like K-pop then. We'll look
Let's
super
be-
K-pop with the
we'll
wig.
be
Yeah,
K-pop.
we should do like
K-pop
Backstreet
group?
Boys or something. Or
Backstreet
like
Boys?
NSYNC.
True.
Yeah, let's just keep
Yeah.
doing like music covers. That should be
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Man, but my hair was long, maybe like around, like when did I start growing it? Like 2015?
Yeah, we started growing around the same time.
Around the same time?
We all started growing our hair around the
Yeah.
same time.
I had
We
like
all
a-
committed to it. We're all committed to one another.
It takes a
right? We're
while
like-
though, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it
the
has
small
to.
ass
It has to
ponytail.
be awkward though. Like I just grew mine out until like my sister twisted my hair, but then
Yeah.
I just wore hats all the time, so you
Mhm.
didn't even see my hair unless I was at work. But I would just pop it off and you'll see like my little locks. But other than that, I wear a hat all the time. So people who like knew, I would just if I met you like right now and I just take my hat off, like fucking hair would pop out. You'd be like, what the fuck? But you know, long time for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, back then was crazy. I feel like I did a lot more drugs before.
No, you know what I really loved? Like if I was off like shrooms, and like somebody was like debraiding my hair, or like me just unbraiding my hair, like that was a really good feeling because it was like therapeutic.
That would feel crazy.
I guess everything feels good off shrooms. Have you guys ever had acid? I've
Yeah.
like alluded to this story before, but I was like, oh, I'll finally tell it on here.
Oh, really?
But I guess what are your guys' experiences with acid?
I've had good and bad for sure.
Yeah.
It's always a very long time, so like it drains me every time. So I don't really do it often anymore, but I feel like I've done it a handful.
But you'll
of
do it
times.
again? Like you haven't had?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it again. Maybe,
Yeah.
but maybe not now.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever do it again because the last time I did it, I kind of had like some bad side effects, and it was like,
Yeah. So what happened?
Well,
yeah. So I
lost
guess
his damn
for like
shit.
the people that don't know, I want to say that I've taken acid before. This is my second time taking it, and the first time I was with my homie Cruz, and we actually he was out of state, like in his school, and it was a very like winter night. It was like nice outside,
A cold winter night.
cold winter night.
Okay.
So you know we weren't gonna go outside, right? So we spent pretty much the whole night just like watching YouTube videos and playing video games. And I remember I even took a shower off of it. It felt really good. Good music. Music felt great. You know, it was a good time. You know, but I don't know if the second time was because I was around people that I didn't know, or because I did it at the Murakami exhibit. So you remember when
Yeah.
Takashi Murakami came into?
Yeah.
I want to say it was 2017. Yeah, because it was right before my son was about to be born. This was, I want to say like June, and my son was born in July. So then this was a very like transitional year for me because I didn't have a stable job. I wasn't in school. I had just graduated. So it was like I was in the transition from like, okay, now I really need to step shit up because I have a kid on the way, and I'm not really like working like that because I was doing DoorDash. So then I go to the Takashi Murakami exhibit. I feel like everybody was at this exhibit.
Yeah.
Like everybody was at it.
And I feel like
Yeah.
I have
It was
multiple
super
friends
popular.
that have gone on acid too.
Yeah. And it, so I remember buying like half a tab or maybe even a full like sheet because me and Eli's shared it. Shout out Eli. We went to the museum, and then I remember walking into one of the exhibits. It wasn't the Murakami exhibit yet because, you know, like usually the feature artists are like upstairs at the MCA.
Yeah.
And then the first floor, I take it, and then it feels like shrooms, like slightly like shrooms. And then I remember going upstairs, and that's when it like really started hitting. And then the thing that was fucking me up wasn't the exhibit. The exhibit was raw. It was amazing. Like I understood his whole message. The whole theme of it was like the octopus eats its own tail. Like we're all kind of just like the cycle of life type shit. And then the thing that was fucking me up was that there were so many people there that I knew, but like only on social media. And it was bothering me that I couldn't say hi to them because they haven't met me yet, and I would probably come off like a weirdo. And I think I did say hi to a few people, and some people took it good. Some people were like, okay. You know, it was kind of weird. And I was like the whole time like overthinking everything. Like, and then I remember,
as you do on psychedelic drugs.
Right, on acid and shit. And then I remember leaving that museum exhibit like you're up, you know, like when you're high, you feel like you're up. And I remember telling myself, like, as soon as I dropped Eli off, I was like, I think I can maintain this. Like I could keep this energy. Like maybe if I don't go to sleep, or yeah, like I remember like saying to myself, like I'm gonna stay like this. Like I'm gonna stay on, you know, like I'm gonna stay like up. And then that's what it was. That's what it was. For like,
did.
I want to say a good 2 weeks, and everybody in my life like had to deal with me, like just being like.
You drove like this too?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's out here just living, bro. Like he's out here really just like
to a certain
life.
point, you could drive off psychedelics like shrooms.
I guess, but that's not safe.
It's not safe at all. Yeah. I'm not encouraging anybody to do this. You know,
that just sounds.
This is just my experience, and I just wanted to like.
Yeah.
Tell people that like like you gotta like trip responsibly, right? But I had so much stress and so much like stuff that was coming so fast that I didn't know how to handle it. But basically I have it written down in my notes, but it was like 2 weeks of just me being like off acid because it felt like I was on acid this whole time. And like
that's so crazy.
It just wouldn't stop. It wouldn't turn off.
Really?
And like my friends could like
it was hard, bro. Like it was hard.
Like Squared had to go through this. Like
it was very dark because this is one of like the last times before. I mean, like people started like, I mean, your parents got like involved in shit, but like we're at Deus's crib.
Yeah,
shout out to Deus.
Okay, so like just to preface the story, like prior to Deus's, I've had like multiple interactions with like all my friends, and a lot of them saw like positives in me, and a lot of them saw negatives, and it's because I'm so like soft spoken and so to myself that they never seen me like act out. But it was like I felt like I always had that in me, and I thought it was me like becoming who I was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But it got overboard, and we'll talk about this later. But like when you're diagnosed with like bipolar, you're kind of like there's like the depression, and then there's the manic state or whatever. I'm not diagnosed as like bipolar, but it was heading in that direction because that's what they thought it was. Either way, I ended up at Deus's crib one night, and all the homies were there. Did I tell you guys to link, or were you just linking on your own?
I mean, we were just. I mean, whatever we happened to be. You weren't the reason we.
Because I remember specifically calling you like, bro, you're at work right now. We need to get on. Like, I was telling you to leave work. I was like, bro, you're wasting your time.
He was like, yo, I know how to get on. I promise. Like, he'll tell everybody like, yo, I got it. Watch. That's even great. From that, it was keep going. This is, bro, because every time like he tells his story or like he tells like he goes into like this, and that should be having me. I should be giving me chills, bro. You know, because
he remembers like the dark part of it, but like I remember like the good parts of it and the dark parts, and it's almost like it had to happen because it just had to happen, you know. Like, but only you could have known the good parts though, because that was what you were going through. So for everybody, I mean, not saying like you weren't encouraging. You were very encouraging, like how you are now. I've had people tell me that like they did like hear really great things from me though.
Yeah, you did say a lot of good shit.
Yeah,
You
but
did.
it was like being in that manic state, because you are in like a manic state at that point from like being sleep deprived and like the acid or whatever the effects were that activated it. You tend to like be very pumped up and try to encourage people to be on your same level, right? I mean, that shit happens when people are drunk. It happens with anything. But like this specific time, it was like too much to the point where like people were getting annoyed. And it was weird because I could see like my body in third person and I couldn't stop it. It was like when you're on a dream.
For 2 weeks straight. I know what you're talking about because
Yeah.
I've tried acid like 5 times.
And you get like hyped and you get like...
I don't get hyped, no.
You was like Shia
Hell
LaBeouf.
no. But I know what you're talking about, like the
Yeah.
trailing and like you're like not that person.
Mhm.
It's like your inner shell is like out.
Yeah. I was just very acting out of my character, and it got to the point where that specific night that Squared was talking about, he had to drive me home because my mom asked you to, right?
He couldn't drive himself.
I mean, I drove myself there.
But it would have been too much to think about him driving back like 45 minutes back to the crib.
But this was, you felt like that for 2 weeks straight though?
Damn near. And then I want to say that, so this resulted in my parents having to interfere, right? Because I wasn't necessarily hurting myself or the people around me, but it was very out of my character. And they ended up like dropping me off at like a psych ward. Like, not a psych ward. They took me to the hospital first. And then they're like, they ran tests on me. They're like, oh, there's nothing in the system. And I'm over here trying to tell him like, this is just me. This is who I am now.
And he's talking like this for real too.
Yeah.
Like what he's saying, like he's saying the exact same shit as like,
this is just like just get used to it.
I feel like
I
feel that though.
I felt like I was enlightened. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then
mhm.
often that's what you feel when you're on these psychedelics.
You wake up.
Right. And then I remember being tied down into like a chair, and then they had told me like, oh, we're gonna sedate you, and I had like felt like, oh, this is like Jesus getting like stoned and shit. Like it felt like that. Like as much as I want, like
That's
I don't know
crazy.
if that's offensive, but like that's how I felt. And then I was like, I'm gonna take it. I don't care because this is who I am. Like you guys are just tweaking, but in reality, I was the one that was tweaking, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember taking an ambulance ride to somewhere else, and they had told me that I was like, if you ask my friends, they'll tell you that I was just like going crazy in the ambulance, not in a negative way, but just like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm going, like I'm in the
the
ambulance.
same shit.
Enjoying the ride. You get me? Like I was enjoying the ambulance ride. That's a whole nother
I
topic.
left work
but like,
immediately. Oh my god.
you left work
Hell yeah.
when you found out that I was going to the hospital.
The second.
Mm.
The second. That's when we all were there, but I left work like immediately. I'm like, yo, that's when I was at Enterprise. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
That's why I'm so blessed, because I have so many like great people that are by my side. I ended up in like a psych ward, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, yeah, right. That's what it is.
That's what
when
it
they
was,
keep
yeah.
you to like try to like make you better. But the thing is, like this place, I don't remember the name, but it almost felt like they were trying to keep me longer in there because obviously they're getting paid the longer that I'm in there.
It's probably more like a rehab type of
Rehab, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But you would think they would let you go outside, and like I couldn't go outside at all. I if I wanted to talk to my friends, I had to get on a payphone and wait for my turn. And there was like other like
it's just like
people
it'll be
going
like
through
6
it
of
with
us
me.
calling.
Bro, I had a guy punch me and I had a girl spit on me.
that's crazy.
And there was all these crazy ass characters in there, and I can't describe it other than like a circus, because it was like everybody had their own little attribute that I like remember so specifically. There was like this dude that was like a magician. There's this dude that was like all about Jesus. There was a dude that was like it's like an angry ass dude all the time, and I was like, I had to keep away from him. Like it felt like what I imagined jail would be.
Yeah.
And then whatever. They ended up giving me medication. One thing that like is always gonna stick out to me is like they had told me that in order for me to get out, I had to meet with my doctor, and the doctor had to tell me that I was good to go. And they would say like, oh, his name is Dr. Dayway. You need to make an appointment with Dr. Dayway. And then when I would go to ask, they would be like, no, your doctor is a day away. Like he's not here today. He's gonna be here tomorrow. So if I kept saying that and it felt like they were like tricking me, you get me? Like,
That's crazy.
why is his
Fuck.
name a day away? You get me? That makes no sense.
That shit is
It's
actually
like-
kind of funny, but terrible at the same time. But like,
I could only imagine how many people are in there that are good and they just keep saying that they're tweaking and like keep taking their money.
That sounds like a nightmare.
yeah,
It was.
Yeah.
And I was,
we all had to
there's-
fucking wait in the goddamn waiting room. Like,
Yeah,
we
my
were all
friends
just
came to
waiting in the
visit me.
waiting room.
Like people that I didn't expect to come came and visit me, and I appreciate them so much. Even though they saw me in that state, it was like it felt good to know that like no matter what, like you guys are there for me. So I appreciate everybody that came out, and I'm sorry to anybody that like I might have like scared or like I don't know. It was like my story. I guess I had to go through it, but I ended up getting out of that hospital. What I felt like to be normal before my son was born. But then I remember we threw a party the day that my BM was going into labor. I didn't know she was going to go into labor that day. Crystal came.
yeah,
Shout
I
out
was
Crystal.
there. We left.
Yeah.
When I dropped you,
We were
went to the
just having a
hospital.
party, like, because Lucas was a premature baby. So it was very unexpected. And then I had to leave the party to go, obviously. And then I was like telling my friends, like, oh, can you guys clean up for me? And then it felt like maybe the shock or like the randomness of it might have reactivated it. And I was back on acid again. It felt like I was back on it. And I hadn't taken anything.
The
Like
ride,
I was
the
completely
ride to the hospital. He was.
I was
turned.
sober, bro.
He was turned for sure.
And it was just like I don't know.
Yeah.
It was obviously like meant to happen and it was because of Lucas, but I don't blame him for it, you know.
Yeah.
If anything, I don't think I would take it back. I think I'm still wondering why it happened. Like I guess the more
like a trigger or
meaningful.
something.
No, not the why. Like what was it supposed to do for
Oh.
me? I guess like why, like my story. I guess I don't know. Point is, Lucas was born. I had a flight the next day. It's just crazy. My cousin had a quinceañera, and since the baby wasn't supposed to be born yet, we had already booked the flights. I had to push my flight back because Lucas was born, and then I fly out the next day, because I was too much for my baby mama, because she was kind of like, "Oh, this is you're very like I need to relax. You're doing too much." Like, so I ended up flying out by myself, and that whole experience, like, imagine flying to a different country off acid and like having to deal with like security and shit. And I get to Colombia, and they ended up putting me in another camp, and then I was good after that camp. And there's a whole another like.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's too much for one podcast now that I have to make a whole like.
I didn't expect that kind of story. That's so crazy.
I'm sorry, guys,
No,
but
you're good.
I wanted to ask you guys if you guys
No.
ever had any crazy psychedelic experiences.
Shit.
Obviously, not to that extent, but I know some of you have.
Well, I guess mine wasn't that crazy, but the first time I tried psychedelics, I had shrooms, and it was like an eighth for my first time. It was like a lot. It was like way too much. And so it was at some apartment that I didn't know the guy whose apartment it was, but my friend and his other friend, that was his birthday, we all took shrooms. So it was 3 of us, and there was like 3 other people that were in there that I never met, and they were like older random people.
Yeah.
And then I felt like I got so, like, I was so gone that, like, I didn't know what was happening. Like, I was calling people when, like, I felt like I didn't even touch my phone. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is off shrooms.
Yeah, this is all shrooms.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I'm, like, walking over there. And next thing you know, I'm, like, sitting down. And I'm, like, asking people, like, random things.
Mm.
So I felt like that taught me a lot in a weird way, but, like, it was just fucked up because my other friend was nowhere to be found, and the birthday guy was like crying in the corner or something. It was just super random and super crazy, but like that was the most wildest like thing that happened. Every other time was like somewhat okay, but like not good either, you know?
Yeah. Would you do it again though?
No. I would like microdose.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't want to like take a lot. Like I don't need to feel like all crazy, you know what I'm saying?
I've never had that experience off shrooms, but I kind of enjoy shrooms, and I've taken them since the acid trip, and nothing bad has happened to me yet.
Yeah.
Thank God. But we had a time where like Squared was like very emotional.
I always get emotional.
Yeah,
When
same.
I'm off, like,
I do too.
when I'm off that, like, or even like if I'm drinking, if I'm around, like, I get very emotional. But yeah, as
You're a
soon as I be
lovable
crying,
guy.
like every time, I always be like shedding a tear, or a tear or two. But I think during that time, like even with you, because I did acid too with Matt. We went to the Americana exhibit, as did everyone else. But we went there, and I feel like I feel like my brain was like, the acid kind of like put my brain back together.
Oh, so it was a good trip.
You know what I mean? It was definitely. I remember I got a ticket that day.
Mm.
Oh, I was actually so pissed when I got back to the car. I was like, fuck. Yeah, me and Matt went. It was cool. Like we both took a half a tab. It was like exactly how much I needed. But that was the day we went to your house. That was really the day I found out that you were like tripping type shit. So we came back, and I feel like that shit sobered me up. Or like we came back and we got to your house, and me and Matt were like instantly sober. We were still like feeling good, but I feel like
because you didn't know like the severity of it.
Yeah, but also like I feel like I was just in a crazy place then. Like just I wasn't feeling good. Like I wasn't feeling good like about a lot of shit.
We were 23. You know?
Yeah, so I feel like after I took it, that shit kind of like glued my brain together, and I felt like I don't know, but I've never done it again after that, and I don't plan to. Like I saw you do that, I'm like hell no. But after that, I was like, nah. I'm just good on. I'll do shrooms, but all this other shit, like I'm damn near like kind of past this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to.
I don't blame the acid because it was so much like pent up stuff in me. But the thing with acid is it's synthetic, so you don't know what you're getting, and
that's true.
You might have had a different guy than I had, obviously, and
y'all damn near all got it from. I don't know who y'all got it from, but
unless you're testing that shit, you don't know if it's 100% acid.
Yep.
So I could have had some DMT for all I know. Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
What about you, Rex?
Well, I've only done psychedelics a few times, and I feel like nothing really crazy has ever happened to me on psychedelics. To be honest, it's been pretty chill and like good trips.
Because you got your
so
life
far.
together.
Yeah.
But like, I remember the first time I did it with like a group of close friends, and we were like had a lake house in Indiana or something like that. I made all of us just like meditate for 15 minutes beforehand.
Nice.
And we were all just like,
whoa.
Yeah, and it was good vibes the whole time. It was nice. But I do have a story about when I took Molly recently, and it was at the Kendrick Lamar concert. I actually saw Pablo there. We were chilling for a bit.
Even though you barely remember him.
So I think, I was just too excited to be out, you know?
But the thing is, I had no idea, you know, like he's Rex. So he's just like, he's a chill guy. Like I didn't realize that he was on anything.
He didn't say anything.
If anything, I thought you were like slightly drunk, but we took a shot.
Like, yo, I'm off, like,
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't find out till after.
Yeah, that's a characteristic that I have. No one can ever tell when I'm fucked up. It all happens internally.
That's good.
But yeah, so I like drank, I smoked, I took an edible, and then I took like some pressed pill. And
shit.
You're off the shits.
Oh yes. Yep, I ran into Pablo. You know, we took a shot together.
Yeah.
And then I just remember Baby Keem, he went on. We enjoyed his set. And then after that, it's just complete darkness. Not even a blur. It's just complete darkness. Like,
keep in mind, this is a Kendrick Lamar concert, not a Baby Keem concert.
Yeah.
My memory is Baby Keem finish, and then I'm in my bathroom throwing up. And I was like, how the fuck did I get home? My car's still at the United Center.
What the
Apparently,
fuck?
I just like missed calls all on my phone. Apparently, like I abandoned my group. They were all looking for me. I was just like at home, like finally waking up and like realizing what the situation is. And I was just like, fuck.
We all need to turn on or find our phones. Find a friend, whatever it is.
Location.
Location. Send me a location.
I'll share locations. I should definitely share locations.
Yeah.
You got to.
What is that on though? Is that on
It's
Instagram?
Like,
it's
too?
through Apple.
No, it's through your settings.
Oh.
Through your phone.
It's an iPhone thing.
You gotta have somebody on it. You know?
Yeah, let's do that. How do you do that?
I'll show you.
I feel old.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll guide you through it. This is the friendliest podcast in the world, of course.
But yeah, so I'm never gonna do that ever again. I'm already like regret. I'm full of regret. I missed all of Kendrick Lamar's set.
He told me that
I don't remember anything.
You remember the Baby Keem concert though?
I remember Baby Keem.
All right, that's right.
Yeah, but then it all hit me at once.
Yeah. Jason was supposed to go, but he ended up not wanting to. Or
something. I really wanted to go, but I had some other errands to do. My friend had asked me because he had an extra ticket.
You ain't want to go. You ain't really want to go because you would have went. That's a free extra ticket?
I know.
Shit.
I know. But I just moved at that time, and I was like, this is the last thing I need. So.
Why do you guys think we take psychedelics? Like, do you guys think it's because we're trying to find ourselves, or because we're trying to?
Well, I don't know. I just want to feel something different.
I just want to feel something.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but yeah, it's.
You're numb. You're numb to the world.
Yeah.
Damn.
But then I feel like the psychedelics is too much, bro. It's just like too much of a crazy feeling, and you can't really control it like at any time. So that's why I kind of don't want to do it as much.
I always have the realization that I'm like maybe 2 hours in, or maybe 1 or 2 hours in, I'm like, okay, I'm good now. But then I already know that it's gonna keep going even more and longer. It's gonna
keep going.
I'll be saying it don't stop till you go to sleep. Like that shit does not end until you close your eyes for the night.
Yeah, every time I have that realization, I'm just like, fuck, here we go.
Yeah.
About to do this.
It's gonna be like half a day. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I think like when I was doing it, then it was, I don't know, because one of the best things I heard too is you don't find yourself, you create yourself. So I don't think like we're ever not knowing who we were, but it's just like, it's just going through the world type shit. But I don't know. I think psychedelics is just something, it wakes you up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't like, it's not anything you don't know, but it helps you just realize you're creating yourself. You know what I mean? Like coming out that trip, you'll be like, all right, like this is how I'm going to approach things differently. Yeah. Or this is how I'm going to do things. So like all in all, you just, you already knew who you were type shit, but now you're like.
I think it's normal to like want to look for answers.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody deserves answers.
Everybody wants to like know who they are, who they're meant to be, but you end up realizing like you had the answers all along, right?
Like
and that's with anything.
I feel like, I mean, do you guys get epiphanies when you're tripping? You know, like you just have all of these like aha moments, and you're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
It all makes sense.
I feel like around 23. I mean, even the last couple times, but the last couple times I had shrooms, I just was having a good time.
Yeah.
But I haven't had but that's why I think.
Because we're at a better mental.
I'm in a better mental, and I've created myself, and I brought myself up to the point where I'm like, well, I know who I am already. Yeah. So a realization is at this point something I already know I need to do, or something I know like I don't need to. I might not need to have it this time, but who knows? Like next trip I could have it, but it just depends on, I guess, the space you're in at the moment. But last time I did it, I was just feeling good. I was feeling no pressure. Like I was just with them, and it just felt like I was where I was supposed to be at. So.
I feel like if you take like an eighth of anything like that, you just don't do it. You're gonna get smacked. But I was gonna say like, yeah, I also feel like it's every time is more like realizing like what I have to do, like what's more important in my life. Yeah. And it's like a reset almost.
Exactly.
And every time I come back, I'm just like, fuck. Like I have so much shit to do. Like why didn't I realize any of this until now? Because it kind of brings out like the parts of me that are like I try to hide, I guess.
Yeah, it gets rid of like your inhibitions.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't like tripping, because I know it's gonna like turn into that.
It puts your problems in front of you, and you either gotta solve them or you're gonna like run away. Yeah,
so it's very interesting, but it's not for me every now
and then with everything in life, balance. Yeah. I still would take psychedelics, just not anything synthetic. I think I'm gonna stick to the natural stuff. Yeah. Maybe some toad, you know?
Toad? You lick the toad?
I lick a toad.
Oh, hell no.
I wonder if that's why Mike named his.
Yeah, that's exactly why, bro. He did the. So they extract the sweat from a toad, and then they put it. You got to do something to it. Chemically, I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I'm not a scientist, though. Okay.
Whatever Cat Williams said. But Yeah, so you take it, and then it's supposed to be like DMT, the only feeling that you get when you like die and like you're born.
Oh wow,
something like that.
that sounds.
I've never done
crazy,
it,
bro.
but Mike Tyson talks about it a lot. Yeah, like on his podcast.
Yeah,
his experience, and that's what awoke him, I guess, because he was a whole different person back then.
Yeah,
he was ready to fight anybody.
I mean,
killer.
Speaking of the past, I see that there's something about childhood trauma in the past. I want to say my childhood trauma.
Yeah, please tell us.
I think this is, well, I didn't realize it until later, but I'm really bad with directions. So like, if anyone's gonna like drive with me or like walk with me, if we're walking, like 9 times out of 10, I'm walking the other way, regardless of what direction I'm supposed to go in for some reason. But I have a theory. Because when I was younger, I was in Korea for like a year. And I just remember being like 4 years old. And back then there was like, I remember these dragonflies. Why you take it for me?
I'm supposed to pass it for you?
No,
I mean, you could have did that.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, courtesy.
I'm just kidding.
You're probably the same distance.
But I was trying to. I saw these dragonflies in the air, and they're fat as hell. I just remember them being fat as hell, and I was trying to catch them. And I went all the way wherever to get them.
Lost.
Right, I got lost, bro.
Damn.
But the thing was, I told myself like, look, there's a parking lot and there's cars, and that black car is where I need to go in that direction.
Right.
Right. So when I came back, I didn't catch the fucking dragonflies. I came back, bro. The car was not there.
It probably left.
I was like 5 or 4.
Right.
And so my mom told me I cried so loudly that she heard me from inside the apartment.
Crazy.
So she found me.
Damn.
Yeah.
That reminds me, like,
Wow.
I want to say like 3 months ago. Nah, I'm tweaking. 2 years ago. This was I was coming home from work, and I see my grandma and my mom outside of the house, and they're like crying hysterically. They're like yelling, Lucas, where are you? Like they're looking for my son, right? And I'm like, I dropped my bag. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? You lost him? And then for some reason, like, I don't know if it was like a parental instinct, but like, I was like, something told me to like check the neighbor's yard, and he was right there like playing with the other kids. But they're like horrified. Like they thought somebody kidnapped them. They thought the worst, you know. But my mom and my grandma tend to be a little dramatic. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I think it's definitely like a parental instinct to know where your kids are. Like in a weird way. Like I'm sure our moms like tend to know where we are. Or like they know that we're good, and they know like if we get hurt or if something bad happened, like they feel it. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of my childhood trauma did come from my parents. I don't know if you guys were like hit when you guys were younger, but I wanted to ask you guys that. I don't know if that might be a little too personal, but you know, no, it's user friendly.
Yeah,
it's user friendly, baby.
I could go first. So my dad will whip me with like branches, like tree branches. So he would go outside and he'd pick one, right? And then he would shave off like the sharp
switch.
Well, he would shave off like the bits that are like more bumpy, I guess.
Yeah.
So he would shave it off, and it'd be clean, like long, like stick, and then he would just.
Damn. You know what sucks? It's probably not even the beating that hurts. It's like the leading up to it. Like.
Yeah, probably.
Mentally, he's like making you watch as he like shaves this down. At most, I was probably hit with like a broom or like maybe like a chancla or something, you know, typical Hispanic stuff. But there's a point where it was like a slight like smack on the lip. If my dad ever hit me, I knew it was really bad. But this one time he punched me in the gut.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Shit.
And I was like, it hurt more than like the like punch didn't hurt as much as like it hurt knowing that your dad like hit like, but to their like, I don't know. We'll speak about it later. But what about you
guys? This is a heavy episode.
I mean, it was for real. Mom, you know what? It would be crazy. My mom would like pop me on the lip, so it wouldn't be like nothing, but she'll like pop me, and it'll be like repeated. It'll be like 10 pops in the course of
like this.
Dude, no, I'm talking about pops like
Like
popping my lip. Like it'll be like 10 times in the course of like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I promise you, you'd be like, damn, like
what just happened?
Like what just happened type shit. Like, but that wouldn't even be. It'll be like if I was just, I don't know. It'll just be. It wouldn't be like an always thing. But I do remember my grandma's, rest her soul, Mandy Logan. You know, real Southern belle, Southern woman. I remember she made me go like I had to go pick my Switch once. I had to go. She told me to go do this. I had to go pick the shit.
I'm sorry, but what's a Switch?
So a Switch is like Jason says, just a fucking little
like a tree branch, like a branch,
like a little. She had like a little bush, so like she made me pick that shit. She's like, so it's just like a little thing, and I don't know. Really, you get it's like the same thing. It's like you shave it down, and depending on it, you just pick it. But
yeah, dude.
Yeah, you feel me? You go pick that shit, and then you know what time it is. Shit. The hammer's coming down. So I mean, but she only did that like one time to me.
No, I got hit plenty of times, bro.
But yeah, I mean, probably like you said, like it'll be like fucking like what'd you say? Fucking brooms. Or like, you know, it's like not
like little things laying around
like
the house.
little
I can't
things,
remember if it was exactly a room, but like,
the pop was the worst. I hated that shit. Oh, I hated it so much.
It was so long ago. It's trauma, right? Like, we can't remember it because we try to like keep it out of our memory. But like, what about you, Rex?
Not like my dad was very open with us, so
cool ass parents.
He always like told us about him as a kid. He get, you know.
Yeah,
my grandpa would beat the shit out of him in the Philippines, you know. So he like swore to never like hit his kids.
Dope.
But like, so he hit me like maybe twice in my life. I remember like the first time, it was probably my earliest memory that I have. But all I remember is I think I like tried cutting an alarm clock that was plugged in, like the cord with scissors, and I cut it, and like it like sparked up, and I just remember him like smacking me with like a slipper or something like that. I think that's why I remember it, to be honest. But yeah, they never really hit us like that.
Yeah. What I was trying to get at earlier is like, to my parents' point, like this is a way of disciplining your kid back in the day, right? And like around that time it was normal, and they got the worst of it. Like they got hit way more than we did. Shit, like they were beaten.
Yeah,
right?
probably.
But now it's kind of a norm to not hit your kid.
Yeah.
And I think you could almost go to jail if you do it too much. You're like,
I mean, yes, if you're fucking abusing your child, you can definitely go to prison.
Okay.
All right, they'll definitely take your kids away.
You can't hit them at all? I don't know what the law is.
Shit.
No, it's the difference between like, I feel like even like doing that and like beating the shit out of like your kid.
Right.
Like,
it's like discipline and abuse.
Yeah.
Can't you spank your kid?
So it'll go to court and then they'll like assess it. Type shit.
If it, I mean, if it gets that.
No,
point.
because I'm sure you could have a very like spoiled kid, and then he'll be like, "I'm gonna call the cops," like when it was just like a slight like smack or something. You know what I'm saying? But I can't see myself ever hitting Lucas, because I know there's a very more like reasonable way to do it. You could just like talk to him on their level. But it's just funny. I guess like recently, I'm gonna come back to the disciplining my son story, but on my way home from work, I kept seeing like this basketball rim, and it was like by the trash cans. So I was like, I go home, and then I tell Lucas like, oh, let's ride your bike to this house. I want to see if maybe they're gonna get rid of this basketball rim, because I put him in basketball classes. I want him to get good. He's going to the league. And then whatever, he's like practicing his bike ride. He's getting really good. He's still on his training wheels, but we go to the house. I knock on the door. I'm like, hey, are you guys getting rid of this basketball rim? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. You could take it. By a chance, do you know anybody who has a jack who could take this tire off? And then I'm like, fuck, I have a jack. So I was like, I'll do it. I'll come back. I'm going to drop this off and I'll come back. I carry this rim. You know the rim with like the water thing in the back?
Yeah.
And like the whole pole? I carry that bitch for like 6 to 8 blocks.
Damn.
I felt like I was Jesus with the cross on my back.
Holy
like,
shit.
I don't know why I felt like I needed to challenge myself, but it was also to like show Lucas like, I'm a man. You know what I mean? But I ended up going home, and my back is still sore from that shit. My arms are sore. But it felt good. I put it in the backyard. We've been playing lately.
Nice.
And then I had to ride my bike back. But during this whole time, I'm like drenched in sweat. And Lucas is riding his bike, and he's like going faster. And every now and then he'll stop to pick up twigs, and he's like stopping right in front of me. I'm like, Lucas, go! I'm trying to get home. Like I'm struggling. Like, but I don't want to yell at him. And then there's a certain point where he was just like, oh, I'm going fast. I wanted you to like be happy, but you're mad at me. And then
Wow.
He's so
and I
funny.
felt so bad. I was like, dude, I'm like, you see me like struggling, right? Like you see I'm drenched in sweat. And then I'm like, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this so both of us could play, so we got a good time. So I was able to explain that situation to him. But there are points where I feel like, damn, maybe I should, like, because he's getting to that point where he's like questioning everything. He's doing a little brat. He's dropping little things around the house.
Interesting.
Like, dude, pick that up. You know, typical that shit. But I can't see myself ever hitting him.
It's so funny the way he talks. So
Yeah, Lucas is like a grown ass guy.
yeah.
Little ass body.
I feel like when you said earlier, we were like, "This is who I am now." I feel like, damn, that's kind of like, I mean, that's Lucas. I like, damn, near heard him saying some shit, or like feel like he could say some shit like that. Like, yo, this is who I am.
We don't know what to expect of these kids now. Like, they're so smart, and like technology is moving so fast.
Yeah.
I just heard they dropped the flip phone. They re-dropped the flip phone. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, I looked up pictures. There's a Samsung, and
they got a phone and a tablet.
But it looked like it turns into not a flip too.
It looks like a flat ass screen.
You could choose, yeah.
Oh, you could choose?
Well, I meant like, yeah, it could like when it unfolds and it's like that.
Oh yeah.
Can't you just leave it?
It's like
a
bendable screen. That's just like crazy. I've seen like,
but it's not like the average for like.
It's not a regular flip phone.
Yeah.
It's a touchscreen flip phone.
Okay.
So that's what makes it so new. But it's funny how like trends recycle. Like people were probably excited about the first flip phone, and now they're excited about this flip phone. It's still a flip phone at the end of the day, and
But it's all digital,
yeah,
more compact, more powerful, more fast.
pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys would ever, but I think I'm Team Apple regardless.
You know, sticking with the whole team.
I mean, the only thing I don't like about Apple is I can't play games on there.
There's a whole app store with games on
Yeah,
there.
but not those games. Like the cool games that all these people play.
Oh, because
It's
Samsung and Android has like
Well,
better games?
Apple has their own system, so you can't really like play stuff on there.
Mm.
Yeah.
So why don't you have an Android?
Like for phones?
Yeah.
I like the iPhone. It's nice.
No, hell no.
I'm just kidding. Well, for phones, I don't really care about phones, but I recently did buy an iPhone 11.
Yeah.
That's the newest phone that I'll probably ever buy, if anything.
I seen an ad. It was like, Apple, why don't we all just like have the same color text bubble?
Oh yeah,
You saw that?
That's funny as hell.
It's like, why can't we get all along?
Yeah.
It's like
It's
it's just the
impossible.
cooler thing. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta have
It's
that blue
impossible.
bubble. If you got that green bubble, you're like a little weirdo. Unless you're like family, you know, you're like old school.
I was gonna say, yeah, my mom got. I mean, yeah.
You know our family. They be on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
What's that?
But yeah, I think iPhone's for the kids. Apple's for the kids. So what happened to Trump?
Trump? Man, well, I feel like there's a lot of weird things going on today. Trump, like all those documents that the FBI tried to grab from him.
Yeah.
Like he had like random things, like very classified information, they say, like just like jumbled up in his personal like magazines and like random things.
Like he was hiding it.
I mean, who knows what this man is doing with these things?
Sure.
But like,
It's probably wiping his ass with it.
it's actually like so classified that like some of the people can't even like review what he has because of like clearance.
Mm.
So they're saying like, what are these documents pretty much? Because they're so like valuable is what they're saying. Isn't that crazy? This man just became president and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna take this shit. And then
Take that shit to the crib.
yeah.
Maybe he's using it as a way to like blackmail them or something to be president again.
Maybe
it was like a-
maybe.
Yeah, but it's
Like
still
an
illegal
insurance
though,
thing.
right?
Hell
It's
yeah.
definitely still illegal. So
He's
it's
not
like-
allowed to have none of that.
Yeah.
Trump isn't going to jail. They wouldn't do it. You
It's
know
so
how
crazy,
embarrassing
though.
it would be to have a president that like is
Go
in
to jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's crazy. There are like a whole bunch of new laws coming up though. It's weird.
Yeah, everyone's like changing like teams right now. Like I was listening to a podcast and all these Republicans were like saying that they're deleting off their website like what they said about abortion laws and like all these other things
Why?
because they don't want to be looked at as bad or get all this hate.
Oh, nice.
Well, no, it's not nice because they're trying to hide the fact that they're those kind of people, but they're like deleting it off their website before anyone can see that they're like anti-abortion or like whatever.
So they're just playing the game.
Yeah, so they're still
Yeah.
for like whatever they're doing. I mean, all this bullshit, but they're just not trying to show
Keeping
that
it
they're
out
for
of
it.
like. the
Yeah,
media.
super crazy. So
This kind of ties into like what we were talking about earlier, but I heard that like Springfield, Arkansas is reinstating like spanking in schools. And Lucas just started kindergarten, so I'm like, I could never imagine
I
like a
guess it's
teacher spanking my
Arkansas.
kid. I would go there and beat his ass. Harass it.
you would spank them, spank them back and shit.
Yeah, I mean that's outrageous. I don't think anyone should lay your hands on your kids, but I saw that shit. I was like, we should talk about it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man.
That shit's in all schools in Springfield.
That's
over
like
there?
that's like 1950.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
Yeah, a lot of things are regressing nowadays. It's weird.
Yeah, things are changing for sure, and we're just in the middle of it, so we can't even tell. But when we talk about it like this, I could kind of like be like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's hard not believing that the country's corrupt and shit.
Yeah.
Have you been? You saw Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I saw. Spoiler alert. Yeah, but I didn't realize I watched the second one. I didn't watch the first one, bro.
Oh, the movie,
Yeah, I watched The Revenge of Scar or something.
the live action, but you haven't seen the anime.
I have, but a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole, I guess, overall message of Full Metal Alchemist is that soldiers are just following orders, regardless if they think it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I've been getting from watching it because I
Yeah.
just started watching it, and these soldiers have to do as they're told, right? Not what they
Mhm.
believe, and that's what makes like the military, and that's very relevant to us because. The same way I feel about cops is like if the system is bad, then you're bad because you're even if you're a good guy, you're part of a larger thing that,
They're doing bad things.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's what happens with Full Metal Alchemist, and that's what's happening now. Shit, I mean, all these people that are supposed to be helping us are like hurting us from the inside. It's like all corrupt.
Super crazy.
Yeah, very relevant.
You watched the live action?
Yeah.
And did you like
The
it?
first one though. So if you saw the Scar one, I saw the other
yeah.
one.
Damn.
It's weird because it's not exactly like the anime, but
Yeah, it is weird, right?
yeah.
I saw the trailer where the girl Lust was like,
hmm
because in the second one she's not there, and I'm just like, they're talking about it. And I'm like, huh, why is she not here?
She probably died.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say it. But yeah,
Spoiler alert.
because I was like, damn.
Yeah. But both are on Netflix if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
Something new that just dropped is Me Time.
Me
with-
time. I'm gonna
Kevin
watch
Hart
it
and
tonight.
Mark
I'm gonna
Wahlberg.
watch it tonight. But
It's pretty
Please.
funny. Can we spoil it?
yeah, well, is it good? Was it good? First of all,
I enjoyed my time. I think it was pretty funny. Like I like laughing by myself like a lot. So I like I really do. Like if it's like a good comedy, I don't know, I just like enjoying a good laugh, like on some goofy shit.
that's
But,
awesome. Who
I
is
got
it with?
Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
Marky Mark.
man, he's been in a lot of things.
Yeah, I don't know him, and it's crazy because sometimes I feel like him and John Cena could be the same person.
American Treasures.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I fuck with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, he's always playing a crazy dude. Like I feel like either a cop or like just a Boston like just himself type shit. But I think it was pretty good. A lot of laughs.
He's pretty versatile in that he could be like this action superhero, or he could be like how he is in Ted, where he's very like smoking weed and like funny. The movie was good. There's just funny part that sticks out to me with like just Kevin shitting in the guy's bed. It's just
And it was like a little shit.
It was a little ass turd.
He said it was like a little pebble.
That's
Somebody
so
was
funny.
like, a bunny shit in my bed. And it was a grown ass shit.
You know, that reminds me of a random ass story.
You shit the bed?
Nah. But one of my friends didn't like this guy for some reason. And it was like 3 a.m. It was 3 a.m. and we were just driving. And he's like, oh, this is this kid's house that we, whatever. Like, I don't like him or whatever. And he's like, let's go buy like toilet paper and let's TP him.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went. And then one of my other friends, while we were TPing, my other friend tried to take a shit on his front porch. But the thing is, it was so funny because he was so nervous that he was like, yo, like,
I can't shit.
But it was so funny because every time we drove past that house, it was just something to do. It's so random, though.
So I guess sometimes we do need to be beat. Like these are just like dumbass kid moves that we do. Like there's a whole bunch of like stupid ass shit that I got into with my friends. Like these kids were putting fucking cream cheese in like mailboxes and like
Terrible.
Why?
Oh my god.
Terrorizing the city.
Terrorizing the city.
It's just like damn.
Terrorizing North Lake.
I don't know. You also need to like look who's around you and like I don't know. Are these really the people that are supposed to be in your life? Because
if I saw cream cheese on Moe's, I'd throw up. Right there, I'd be like, what the fuck? Probably be a hot day. I should probably melt it. I'll be on.
Can I see the lighter?
Yeah.
So would you ever watch Korean dramas? Have you watched any?
Does Squid Games count?
Nah, bro.
Fuck.
No.
Sorry,
That's
I don't know if
that's like an
insensitive.
action show.
It's Korean though, right?
Yeah.
So what's considered a drama? Like a novella, but like Korean?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. But it's good though.
I do love love stories.
Yeah, it's good. Someone's always like about to die. There's hospital setting.
Put me on.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite one that you're watching right now, or is there one?
No, but I just finished this one called Cafe Minimdong. I feel like I keep saying it, but no one's watched it.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
Netflix. It's pretty good.
Mm.
I forgot this one. It was actually pretty good.
I saw a trailer for one where these two girls had a very cool handshake.
Oh,
I was
true.
like, we need a user-friendly handshake.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's not always
Right
about
now?
love either. It's
Oh.
about like action too. But
Yeah.
there's always love.
Mm.
How many seasons?
Usually, there's only like one season for each drama, and like the episodes are like an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
So
Damn, so it just lasts one season at each time?
kind of.
Because it doesn't get renewed.
I mean, I don't think a lot of Korean dramas are like that.
Mm.
It's just
Maybe
like a
it's-
long, like it's usually like 16 episodes or 24, and it's like 1 hour each.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a long time.
Yeah.
16 episodes,
Yeah.
24.
Maybe it's just like one story that they needed to tell.
Yeah,
They didn't feel the need to keep it
yeah,
going.
just long as hell though. Yeah,
And yeah.
yeah.
The answer is love, baby.
Love, baby. So, do you think because Korean dramas don't really have sequels, or that I know of, maybe there are, but do they get better or worse if you get a second movie?
It depends. It always depends.
Yeah.
Who's directing it? Who, you know what I mean? But I feel like they're great. Yeah, they're great sequels.
One good example of a sequel, I guess, is like, I think. Sorry, never mind. I retract my statement because I was gonna say Fast and Furious 2 is better than Fast and Furious 1, but you need the first one to appreciate.
But
the
there's like
second
9 of them.
one. Right? But then that's when they take it overboard because it was like you didn't need that many.
Yeah.
I like a good sequel, but
They finna go to space now, aren't they?
yeah, usually the sequel is decent.
They probably been
I
to
thought
space
they've been-
already.
Yeah, I don't know.
Space and back.
Mm.
Usually the sequel is okay, but the third one's like, come on. But Harry Potter's pretty raw.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah.
Shrek is pretty
Shrek
good.
2. Shrek 2.
Hey, I fuck
Shrek
with Bad
Forever
Boys
After.
3. I love Bad Boys
Yeah.
3.
You had to happen.
Yeah, had to.
Bad Boys 2 is pretty good.
Bad Boys 2 is the best one.
We like sequels over here, guys.
Yeah.
Well, would you look at the time?
Look at the time.
Do you know what time it is?
Slap time.
Oh, no.
No?
Can we have our snack?
Oh, I thought we didn't have a snack. I thought we were
Oh,
getting
we
just
do.
slapped.
No, we always have snacks. This
All
is
right,
your
bet.
family.
Let's get it.
It's snack time.
Yeah, it's snack time.
time.
Yeah,
It's
it's
snack
snack time. Yeah, it's snack time.
You thought I was just going to slap you and not give you a snack?
Yeah.
We're getting it before.
On today's
Ooh, a
episode,
cheesecake stick.
we have 3 friends.
Ooh.
These are cheesecake sticks with caramel filling
Whoa.
from La
That sounds
Vida. La Vida. This is a European importing company from California. Okay. Product of Russia.
Whoa. Oh, whoa.
Russia.
We don't support Russia,
Yeah, we don't do that.
but we'll eat their snacks.
Yeah, we'll fuck them up with their snacks. Oh, wow.
Nice catch.
The nice
They're
this
cold?
the packaging is interesting with the nice
They got a
The
dog.
big dog on it, you dig?
Yeah, these are cute. There's a female dog on there.
Is it a female dog?
Shit.
Is this ice cream?
Sorry, she might not be a female. That's very offensive.
Is this ice cream?
Gender neutral dog.
Is it a cat on there too?
No, only 3 dogs.
Oh,
Is this ice
It's
cream?
cheesecake.
Oh.
I don't know. I just
Yeah?
It was in the frozen section. So I got the frozen. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
So why are we at War with Russia again? I feel like we should all get along. You know, like,
Yo, this is.
we can all be friends.
Where did you buy this though?
The market across my gym.
That was very unexpected.
I see Squared finished the whole thing. He hasn't finished the snack in a while.
okay. So look, I finished it because I had to.
Ooh.
It's not nasty
It's
at
not.
all. It's delicious.
It's pretty
You
good.
know, I'm not the biggest fan of cheesecake in general. You know, but like when I go to Cheesecake Factory, I get cake. It's chocolate cake. Fight me. I don't know. It's cool. It's just too much cheesecake.
Okay.
I get it's just
Yeah.
a little too much cheesecake.
I can see that.
But
This shit is a 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Because this is like one of those snacks that it's just on a different level.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that ube ice cream.
I think you just like cold snacks. Maybe.
I like ice cream. I like cheesecake. I like any sweet.
It does taste pretty good. Like pretty much everything you put in the freezer that's sweet tastes good. Remember you taught me about was it the Godiva? You put something in the fridge and that shit was good as fuck.
what?
When we went to New York. You put a chocolate in the fridge. And then we were like looking forward to eating it and then we kept forgetting.
Oh
then
yeah. I forgot what chocolate it was, but
It was good in the fridge.
This texture is good.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because it feels like too sweet. Yeah.
oh, the Ghirardelli. It was the Ghirardelli chocolate.
Ghirardelli, yeah.
I just wish the cheese was a different flavor. But I like it a lot.
That's why I'm like, damn, like that's too much. If it had like it was like a if it wasn't, it was like a chocolate with like a raspberry, like a strawberry cheesecake, that would be cool. That shit is just too much regular cheesecake.
They might have that because this is a caramel version.
Yeah, we need to get the other one shit.
Rex, rating?
I'm I'm gonna give it a 5.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm gonna give it a 5 too.
Wow. What?
it is
It was
what
good.
it is.
That shit was good. Yeah. You guys have any questions for today?
Questions. Asking all them questions. Asking all them. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Questions with squared.
What is the? This is a crazy one. I'm gonna let you guys answer this first if you guys ever had the experience. What is the wildest thing a stripper has ever said to you? It was really a Chicago. The question was a Chicago stripper.
So specific.
But just I guess we could just do a stripper in general. If you just have any of those type of stories, I'll tell you now that I've never had a wild interaction with the stripper. I haven't been to a strip club before. That's not because I never wanted to go to a strip club.
I'm gonna throw you a curveball.
Mhm.
What if they're off duty and they're just regular people living their lives?
But how would I know that unless they told me?
I mean, you would know they're a stripper, but they could ask you something like it's not stripper related or while you got a lap dance. They're just like somebody that you know that strips. We know people that strip.
Yeah, but
They're still. Like,
I don't think
they could
I'll
ask us,
ever
or they
like.
could tell us something wild.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever had like an interaction with a wild interaction with one. Now, if I was, I would want to go to a regular. I wouldn't want to go to a regular strip club.
Yeah.
Like that's why I think I haven't been yet. Like I want to go to like one in Atlanta or one in
Magic City.
You feel me? I'm going to Magic City, and I want to go to, I don't know, just anywhere that's
Austin.
Yeah.
fucking Houston.
Austin.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like places like that are official. That have official places, but I don't know.
Yeah. I respect the art of it, and I respect like girls getting their money, but at this point in my life, I don't see myself going to a strip club. I might step in for like some wings. I hear they have really good wings, but the ass shaking.
One of my coworkers
that
said
ain't for me.
she was like, yeah, it's so unsanitary. But I'm like, but if they're offering it there, like, why wouldn't I? And I really did hear that they have the best wings.
That's so crazy.
Maybe the wings are just good because of the environment. It's like everyone's happy. I don't know. There's a lot that factors into like good food, right? Like who you're with and like.
You with strippers, bro. I guess the wings would taste.
Be damn, these wings good as hell.
Yeah.
I guess I'm saying 2 pairs of thighs.
Hell no. It was happy as hell. With the lemon pepper. Yeah.
I don't know. I want to respect whoever asked that, but that was a strange question.
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
We don't have.
Have-
I don't have any experiences with strip clubs
Or
Sure.
I mean,
or strippers.
do
But
you?
Yeah, I've been to a strip club once.
Good
I went
old
with a
Rex.
couple of friends, but it was just funny because like I just feel like I'm not really the type to go to a strip club.
Mhm.
Even like most of my friends were not really those type of guys, I guess. But we went because we knew someone that was playing music, like DJing at the strip club.
Nice.
We didn't really know if it was a strip club or not. It was kind of ambiguous, like the name. But when we got there, we were like, this is definitely a strip club. And we got there and we were just chilling at the bar pretty much the whole time. And girls just kept walking up to my friend. Do you know Hugh? You remember Hugh?
Shout out you.
yeah.
Shout out Hugh. I was with him. But they just kept walking up to him. Like, only him. There's 3 of us there.
That's funny as hell.
And like the last girl that went up to him before he left, like just kind of flashed him. And then he just like looked over at us and he was like, I don't know how many more times I can say no.
Okay, so
and then we left.
That's funny.
I wasn't trying to give y'all my money. No way.
that's interesting. So unbiasedly, would you say that Hugh is a good-looking guy, or like
Are you gonna eat that?
to like
No.
the regular girl, or like
Yeah,
okay?
I guess so.
Because I consider you pretty good-looking, right? And I wonder
Thank you.
if they would.
It's alright to say, if your boys doing anything.
Yeah, it's decent. We're all decent.
Yeah, for sure.
But the reason I'm wondering is because
Beautiful
like
gents.
Maybe he had that look like he is willing to spend a lot of money on someone.
Probably.
Because, they probably don't look for the cool guy. They probably look for the one that kind of needs some love, But I don't know. I've never met
He's
you.
probably putting out those vibes.
But he would come on the pod. Shit. I'm good. So David asked, do you guys think that pigeons are government security cameras?
Bro, I've thought about that. And it's in the Keanu.
They move like robotic.
The Keanu Reeves movie.
Matrix. John Wick.
John Wick, the guy with the pigeons who sends messages and stuff. Bro, it's true though. They say that because you never really see baby pigeons, is what they're saying.
Oh, crazy.
You know,
maybe because they're in a nest.
Yeah, probably. But like, you don't really see them often at all.
Yeah.
Like ever. So like, that's what I thought. And then I was like, damn. But I go to the loop every time, so I see a lot of pigeons, bro. Like every day.
It's crazy how it kind of comes back to Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson has like a big ass collection of pigeons, right?
What?
Yeah.
Like real pigeons?
Yeah, like he has a huge collection of pigeons. Like that's his thing.
So crazy.
He's paid like, I want to say millions of dollars for a specific pigeon.
Wow.
But yeah, that's been his thing since he's been like a kid.
Yeah.
That's always been his. It's like kind of like his calmed him type shit. So
shit, let's go get some pigeons.
Bring a pigeon on the pod.
I don't know. A pigeon shitted on me once. Did I say this?
That's good luck.
I don't know. I feel like I said this before.
When birds shit on you, it's good luck.
No, like so I was in the Boys and Girls Club and the fucking pigeon shit on me.
Oh.
Like I don't know. We were outside just playing around and the pigeon shit on me and I ran back into the thing. Like realizing the pigeon shit on me, I was like, fuck, I gotta get this shit off me. So I ran into the bathroom. And this is a different time too. This is Boys and Girls Club of Chicago, around 03, 04. Shit was crazy. I ran to the bathroom and I was trying to get this shit off me, and I was like, I don't know, I just grabbed hella like paper towel, just anything I could to try to get it off me. It was not coming out, bro. So
oh no,
whatever. I had like I don't know if I had a bag or whatever. I was just like I was hiding it well throughout the day until this like I came out of the bathroom this other time, just still trying to get it off me. And this fucking kid was like, "Damn, did the pigeon shit on you?" And he asked specifically, he's like, "A pigeon shit on you, didn't it?" And he's like, you got bird shit." I'm like, "Nah, it's mayonnaise. Like it's mayonnaise from lunch. I spilled it on my shirt. It was not mayonnaise. Obviously not mayonnaise." But
he was like, "A bird shit on me last week, man."
Yeah, it was crazy specific, but it was nuts. That was the only time that ever happened to me. But.
Well, I don't think pigeons are government cameras. I believe the government puts regular cameras out anyways,
Yeah,
like, they don't need pigeons. Yeah. I feel like when I went to Japan, everything is monitored, bro. There's cameras everywhere. Yeah. You come in, like they take a picture of you, they know where you are. Like you're literally being tracked. Yeah. And I've kind of grown accustomed to it. Like I don't care. Our phones like take so much information from us, but I'm living my life. They're weirdos, bro. Why is the government listening to us? Why are they watching us? But I don't think it's from pigeons.
It's from pigeons.
I feel like they might be involved some way.
Yeah.
They're not the.
They're watching us, bro.
They're not the user enemy. They're not the enemy. But.
No, I love pigeons.
Yeah, they. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I love pigeons. I don't hate them.
Really?
But it's just like, hey, they're there.
You go to Colombia, they literally like give you seats so that they could like land on you.
Oh
no!
They just like
thank you.
Yeah, you'll be scared. I know.
I won't be scared. I'm just not doing it. Hell no. That's too much. Oh,
that's funny.
I love animals.
Yeah. So I was getting lunch today at McDonald's. Just a little snack. And I was ordering online. My question is, why is a 4-piece McNugget $1.99
at McDonald's?
At McDonald's, but the 6-piece is $2.
That's crazy.
It didn't make any sense.
Do you think it's because the taxes?
1 penny, bro. That shit was crazy.
Maybe there's like a rule that you gotta tax more on $2 than anything
on nuggets. On nuggets.
It seems like a scam, right? Because why wouldn't you just get the 6? Maybe people don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They go for the cheapest option.
Yeah,
that's what fucks them up.
It's so crazy. That's maybe what they call marketing nowadays. They try to fuck you up.
I've actually told myself recently that I don't eat McDonald's a lot, but I recently told myself that I'm giving it up.
Forever.
I'm giving it up forever.
When was the last
Get
time?
on
When
it.
Only
was the last time you
McDonald's
had
or fast food in general?
I want to definitely do like fast food. I mean, I don't really like eat crazy fast food in general. You know what I mean? But I eat good meals. You know, I feel like it's a little different, but I eat good meals. But McDonald's is off the list.
So that's where you draw the line.
But what about McDonald's breakfast, Squared? Hot cakes with sausage
Well, that might be. Is that different?
and a hash
It's
brown.
still McDonald's, bro.
True.
If I had McDonald's right
Nah.
now, you would eat it.
But I really don't. No, I wouldn't.
If I had the hotcakes right now,
Damn.
The hotcakes don't do nothing for me. I'm a waffle man first off.
Whoa.
Really not even a waffle. I'm a French toast man. I'm a French toast man.
Wendy's has French
Right.
toast. Are you gonna
keep
try
that
it?
energy.
It looks delicious.
I don't know. Like, I really don't even like go out the way for breakfast sometimes. Like, I want to
Yeah.
like I have breakfast, but like I don't trip if I don't have like McDonald's breakfast anyway. So it's already rare. I do love like the steak bagel.
The
The
McGriddle.
McGriddle is good,
McGriddle.
but I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know, I just made the
You're past
decision. I'm
that.
like, I'm no more.
Respectable.
So
Drop
this
a bomb.
is drop a bomb, please. This is
On
a decision I
McDonald's.
made 2 days ago.
Hey.
2 days ago. So you're here with me through my journey right now.
Yeah,
No more.
Amen.
I'm not gonna lie. If I don't ever see McDonald's again, I wouldn't complain. It's very annoying because Lucas loves Happy Meals. That's like his thing. They marketed it to him, and he's already a faithful
He's
customer.
hooked.
They gotcha.
Yeah, but someone asked. Sorry, can I get the lighter?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's spooky season. Your favorite, and also, what's your favorite horror movie?
I don't like
Yes.
scary things.
I love Halloween. Spooky season's approaching.
I'm
So excited.
so excited.
Yeah, I love scary movies. My favorite horror movie, I feel like it's kind of hard. But I guess as of recently, I would say I rewatched all of Jordan Peele's movies. So I really liked Us. Because I want to feel scared and like kind of like haunted a little bit.
Yeah,
I like that feeling.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Lupita was very scary, like in that damn movie.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't like it, but that's what I want from a horror movie is like the image is burned into my head, into my eyes. That's how you know that it's good. Hereditary is probably one of my favorite ones too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't
really
watch
good.
that. I'm not watching that. That's one movie I know I'm not watching.
Yeah,
Ever.
Why?
you gotta watch
I'm
it.
not
It's so
watching
good.
You
Do you
just
kn-
scared?
I want to make
I'm
you
good.
watch it.
Yeah, you just scared,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, I'm good.
I actually really don't like horror movies that
Oh,
much.
really?
I'll watch them, but I'm not like, let's go watch one. Like, yeah, you feel me? It's like I'll go, but you know.
All right.
Did you guys watch Parasite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great movie.
Is that considered horror?
No,
Okay, that's like
It's
suspense.
horror elements.
it's like thriller.
Thriller, yeah.
Mm.
That's not really horror.
It's
Nah.
interesting because you could like spooky season goes into like gory too, and like sometimes there's movies that are very bloody and like ridiculous,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
that's what makes them so good. And
Yeah.
would you consider like serial killer movies horror?
Yeah.
They're more like campy, like cheesy almost.
Mm.
But
I'm not gonna lie, Freddy versus Jason did it to me as a kid. Like I used to be
Yeah.
pretty scared,
yeah.
but it was pretty
Freddy-
raw.
It was always that goddamn song, bro.
Yeah,
like
dude.
his song was like
Yeah.
always scary. As
There's a
shit.
lot of boobs in there.
Yeah.
As a like 13-year-old kid watching that,
True,
I was
yeah.
like, this
I
is
thought
it,
Freddy was scary as hell.
bro. The part where like they cut his head off and then he winks, like at the end of it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Like now
This
that
motherfucker's alive.
I watched it when I was. I mean, now that I got older, I watched it. I'm like, what the fuck? This wasn't no shit. Like not even saying like, but I was. I don't know. It was more terrifying when I was younger. But
dude, yeah, those Freddy ones get trippy. They
I
make
like
you
the
feel
Candy Man. I say Candy Man is one of my
Yeah.
favorites too. And
That was-
Chicago. You
That's
gotta.
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I watched
Chicago.
that. I wish it was longer though. That movie.
Yeah.
It didn't seem. Well, it was long, but it didn't like.
Which one are you talking about? The original or the?
No, the new one.
The
Jordan
original was
Peele one?
scary as hell too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, the original. I mean, but that shit was scary as shit, bro.
Final
But-
Destination. That
was
true.
also-
I was
too.
talking about childhood trauma, bro. My parents forced me to watch that movie.
Why?
Because I remember it was the one where they're on the highways. I want to say that's Final Destination 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they had told me, "Stop! You're too old. You got to watch this."
What?
And I
What's
was
the
there with
point?
my eyes like this.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I was scared, bro, because
Why?
I don't
They,
know how.
what?
I don't think I've ever
But
heard parents
Both
say you're
of
too
both of them
old.
said that.
Yes, bro. They're like, "Stop being scared."
You're too old. Watch this.
Yeah,
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, dude. I
I
remember
can't
like,
imagine your mom saying that.
bro.
Oh my gosh.
every time I would drive or like was riding in the car on the highway and you see those like trucks with all the logs behind it,
Yeah.
and your parents are just driving behind you, you're just like, you
Anytime-
need to move now.
Anytime you drop a water bottle in the car.
Oh yeah, bro.
when you're
I
driving.
always think about that. Like, my
Do you
fucking
remember the
brakes.
one? Do you remember the one where you can pick where you could pick
The order.
the situation?
Oh yeah, I
It
do.
was like an interactive one where you
Yeah.
could like pick what's gonna happen.
On Netflix.
No, it was on.
I think it was still like DVD.
yeah, it's
like,
definitely still like.
Oh, they
DVD
just had
on
all
it.
the options pre-recorded.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
That's scary. What if
pretty
you're
cool.
like doing it to someone without knowing?
Oh
Yeah, that's
shit.
Yeah, she's wild. Final Destination is crazy.
But either way,
Yeah.
like in Final Destination, like you're gonna die regardless.
Yep.
And then it comes full circle.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of it, she ends up on the plane, and it's the first one.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
that's a good
Crazy. I don't ever want to see that movie again.
Movie.
my
You
life,
gotta watch a
goddamn.
scary movie, guys. I'm gonna take you all to watch a scary movie this
Yeah.
Halloween.
Let's go to Fright Fest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm down.
I like that
Shit,
shit.
I'm gonna give Six Flags a rest right now.
Why?
They're shooting over there.
Oh,
true,
no.
I'm gonna chill on that.
Yeah.
The one over here?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, that's the only one.
Yeah.
In the parking lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was
Yeah.
in the parking lot, but I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I know.
still-
fucked up.
You know. Yeah.
Nah, we gotta get out of here.
Put the guns down,
Put the guns down.
Gurney Mills.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I think this sums up question time with user friendly. Thank you for submitting. Ask more questions, guys. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
One more question. Hold on.
Let's
Ooh,
get it.
Bonus.
It was.
Batteries at one.
Do you know how to get sturdy?
Sturdy.
Oh, you feeling sturdy, huh?
Yeah.
Sturdy.
Do you know how to get sturdy?
Hey, is that just
I
a
don't
thing?
think so.
Or am I tweaking?
I mean, you could just be sturdy. I feel like I was born.
I'm-
I was born sturdy.
We're born sturdy. We're
You
sturdy
know.
boys.
Yeah.
Sturdy boys.
Sturdy boys for life.
So the question. So I guess the answer to that is, of course,
Of course, user friendly, sturdy.
Sturdy.
Confirmed.
big, the
Down to earth.
biggest.
I'm a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
I studied the proportion. All right.
Slapping a bad
I think it's time. Oh, talking about slap it up bad.
Oh, shit.
It's slap time, baby.
It's slap time.
So this is Friendly Challenge, a new segment that we're trying out. On today's episode, it's been a viral trend to have friends do this slap time. Can I get a water?
There you go. Put them.
2 waters.
I think we should all just should we all just pick our own tortilla, like our weapon, our
Yeah.
weapon of choice.
You go first.
For the
This
people
is
at home,
crazy.
these are very floury tortillas. So when we slap each other, we will leave some flour on our face like a pimp. Shit, I'm gonna go with this one. Looks pretty sturdy to me. All right, so
shit.
we're gonna do Rex versus Jason and me versus Squared. Paper, scissors, rock.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Whoever loses or
About to get
spits the water
bopped.
out of your mouth gets slapped. And we're gonna do 2 out of 3. Wait. So then what happens?
This shit look like it's gonna hurt.
So do the winners fight each other?
Yes.
Okay. I really hope Rex
What
doesn't.
is this?
Oh, no.
All right, if everyone could just move their mics a little closer to them.
Who's going first?
How
Are
does
we-
this work?
I think you and Squared. No, it doesn't matter. All right, I'll stop. Me versus
Wait,
Squared.
me, us
Jason
first?
versus Rex.
All right,
We'll go first.
all right.
Then you gotta put some water in your mouth.
Damn.
I don't know about this, man.
Keep in mind, like We didn't get that close till like 3 months ago, but
This is crazy.
it'll be
These
fun.
aren't the right tortillas.
Yeah, I got the extra large. Everything we do over here is extra large.
Extra large.
Little shit stopping.
Dude, this tortilla.
Does this count?
I thought it was gonna be like open.
Oh, I guess that would hurt. That would hurt less, right?
Full effect.
You don't want to take your hat off? I don't want to dirty it. I guess.
It's on shoot. It's
We'll
on
see.
shoot.
Whew. Oh, my bad.
So
I keep drinking it.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What?
2 out of 3.
Jason,
Yeah.
right.
2 out of 3.
No, so 2 out of 3 slaps. You know what I'm saying?
No, so explain it again.
So right now, we're either going to tie and go again, or one of us loses. That's a slap. But then that doesn't mean you're the winner, though. You get 2 out of 3 chances.
Okay.
Because then the winner has to go
So
against
then the
Jason.
water,
But if you
Or
spit it out,
Rex.
you lose automatically.
Okay.
All right, I'll say it. Rock, okay, wait. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh! Did it hurt? All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh shit! All right. Woo! Oh! Oh fuck! This is crazy. This is crazy. Woo! All right, I know. Sorry.
All right.
All right, ready?
This is the tiebreaker.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You got some flour.
Yeah, fuck it. Is it goddamn?
This shit disconnected my headphones. Shit.
Did it hurt?
Nah. It was nice.
It was nice.
Nice little slap. I like it.
Whew. Yeah, that's a lot.
All right. Up next is Jason versus Rex.
Thank you, dog.
Up to the stage is Jason, weighing at, I don't know. Drink some water.
Oh shit.
Friendly competition, guys. It's all good. We're just friends here. Ready? You guys ready? Paper.
Wait, Pablo, I'm gonna stop.
You wanna do it?
Yeah.
All right.
I want some damn paper. Come on. They're going backwards. What the hell? All
I'm
right.
disoriented.
All right. All right. Get yourselves together, damn it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Don't hold back, Rex.
Oh, that shit is crazy watching it. Wow.
Rex won that one. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors,
Shoot.
shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Damn. Clean sweep.
Fuck. Rex won again. Nice. All right. Finally, it's Pablo versus Rex.
It felt kind of refreshing, not gonna lie.
This is
Like a good gust of wind. And then the powder just feels good all around.
All right, gents.
Oh, fuck.
Woo!
You guys, water? Water? Alright.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god!
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck? That backhand, but then the tortillas.
So what does that mean?
We both get a point. Fuck.
Wow. Oh, that was disgusting.
I went automatically.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
He went.
Oh my god. Gross, Pablo.
Yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't
Wow.
believe I was doing it. I'm I'm sorry, Rex.
Wow. Yeah, that was disgusting, actually.
It's the name of the game.
Interesting.
Fuck.
Clean yourself
This is
up.
what other people did? Millions of people?
Rex is the winner. Yeah. I don't know.
Damn.
Did they use this size? Like tortillas?
No, they were way smaller. We got the,
Extra large.
we got the bigger ones. Woo! Well,
All right.
hopefully-
That's great.
that got us some subscribers. Shit.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about selling out. Is this considered selling out?
Not
You got
at all.
powder on your face.
Bro.
Like, Jason, look, you'll go somewhere with people like, what the fuck? I think you've been on a binger.
It's okay.
Hey, you know in How
I
High?
am on a binger.
Square, do you know How High?
Okay.
The dude in the back who stole the pimp's girlfriends.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like Jason.
A little bit.
All right. Well, that was
fun.
a great episode today. Where can they follow you guys? Do you have anything coming up at all?
Yeah, so we have a pop-up that you guys probably already heard about, but it's at some warehouse up north. Shout out Consistent Co. Listeners to the pod, I appreciate you. Yeah, so he invited me, and I'm gonna be selling some stuff there this weekend.
Nice.
Other than that, we have an event September 25th. Someone rented out the studio. I'll be vending there as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Just follow me at Pablo Trees, Pouch Prints, pouchprints.com.
Squared Hill everywhere.
You can follow me at stayoutoforder.com.
Rex Wando. Resurrection.
User-friendly podcast. Fuck.
Thank you.
That took a lot out. Yeah. We did it, guys. No hard feelings.